Okay, it says we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to Bootcamp. Y'all ready? All right, so let's get crack-a-lack and let me introduce myself. My name is Leslie, and I am your trainer today. And what we're going to do over the next 30 minutes is an Express Bootcamp class. So, how does this class look? What's the structure? We will start with a quick warm-up and then a quick cool-down at the end. And the sandwich of class is going to be 3 rounds of 6 exercises that we will do. So I'm going to tell you guys straight out of the gate. 30 minutes is not enough time for us to do a proper warm-up and a proper cool down. I'm telling you right now. So anytime you come to class, I'm always going to invite you, come to class a little warm. Start your warm-up a few minutes before, and then once we conclude class, stay in the space that you're in and continue to cool down and stretch out afterwards, because 30 minutes is simply not enough time for a proper warm-up, proper cool down, and then the bulk of class. So having said that much, I hope you're warm. Let me tell you what you're going to need for class today. You're going to need water. Super important to stay hydrated. You're going to need comfortable clothing to work out in, appropriate footwear, an open space to work out in, and the last thing that you're going to need, if you've got, and I'm going to ask you, put it on your radar, please, and make a small investment in some bands. Today, we're just going to use a regular small looped band. But in the future, I'm going to be asking you guys to also get some flat bands. And the third thing is I'm also going to ask you to get some, my eye, also to get some of the big looped bands too, all right? So heads up, that's coming down the pipe. But in terms of what we need for today, this is the only one I'm going to ask you, and you do not need it. If you don't have it, no worries. Exercise will proceed smoothly without it. Okay, you guys ready to get going? I know I am. So first up, warm up. We're about 2 minutes into class. Let's get going on this. Warm up today, super, super simple. Everybody knows how to do a jumping jack. You're familiar with this. Jumping jack, good. So you know what's going on. Let me get my timer up. We're going to do jumping jacks for about 1.5 minutes. Ready, guys? Go. So let me adjust the camera a little bit so we can get more of the view on the floor. There we go. So guys, jumping jacks. You can't just kind of flail about. I'm going to ask you, don't do that. Let's get super purposeful, super intentional. Let's get more bang out of our buck with our jumping jacks. So number 1, suck that belly button in. Brace your abs. Protect that lower back. Lift that chest, chin up, all right? So open up this core. So many of us are used to bad posture. Bad posture. What is it doing internally? It's compacting your organs. It's not allowing your diaphragm to work properly so that you can breathe properly. Stand up, shoulders back, chest up, open up that core. Suck in that belly button. All right, with the actual jumping jacks, I'm going to ask you guys, pretend like you're pushing something up and pulling something down. Why? Well, you could just do a jumping jack just for cardio, but what if you could get strength out of it too? Pushing and pulling, using resistance. Same thing with that lower body when you're landing. Don't just stomp those feet, but make sure you're rolling through your feet. Soft landing, all right? Use those legs to push against the floor, push off the floor. Use your whole body. Make the jumping jack more than what it is and get a full body workout just in doing your jumping jack. Keep going, 20 seconds. I'm watching the time. Keep going. And guess what today is going to be? Abs day. Yay. All right. Last 10 seconds. Make those jumping jacks count. Good guys. First exercise on deck is going to be plank. All right. Ready? And there it is, that timer going to 0. So our plank, most of you are familiar with the plank. If you're not, let me demonstrate for you. You're going to either get on your forearms or arms fully extended. You're going to make a straight line with your body, which means your head, shoulders, hips, knees, ankle. One straight line with your body. Full plank. Make sure those hips aren't too high or make sure the hips aren't dropping. Full plank. Modified plank on the forearms. Again, make sure these hips are lifted but not up to the sky. Ready, guys? Go, because I'm going to talk you through some stuff through your plank. Go. So in your plank, you want to, again, let's exercise smarter, not necessarily harder. We always want to exercise hard. Give it 100%, but not 100% without intention to get more bang out of the buck. With your plank, more bang out of your buck means that if you're doing it fully, you're pressing through the heels of both your hands and through your feet. Why? Here it comes. You know what I'm about to say. Posterior chain, the muscles along the back of your body. Gravity is pulling on this anterior, your front portion, but let's get the back involved in the party too. So when you push against and push through the heels of your hands and the heels of your feet, that means, good job, guys. That means not only is your core working, but also your back, your lower back, your lats, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves. Everything along the back of your body is also working. Good job, guys. All right, next up, bicycle, and that's where we're going to need this band. Right around your feet. Lower back pressed into the floor. Hands behind the head. The upper body in this exercise can either simply be lifted or you can alternate touching the elbow. You choose. Lower body, extending the leg, bringing that knee up. I want those legs as low to the ground as possible, but not so low that that lower back releases. Keep that lower back pressed into the floor. Extend that leg. Ready, guys? And go. So again, you can just work the lower body, lifting those shoulders off the ground, or alternate and twist, incorporating the upper body and the lower body by twisting and touching, alternating knee to elbow. Keep it going, guys. With that resistance band, it kicks it up a notch, and you really feel those lower abs working. Good work, guys. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. Next up is going to be hip dips. Keep going, guys. Looking good. Working that core. Yes, nice. All right. Next up is hip dip. Again, taking the standard plank position, and where we're going to use our obliques. It's a rotational exercise that really targets the obliques, the corset muscles, as they're sometimes called. We're going to take our plank position on our forearm. Ready, guys? And you're simply going to twist and tap the side of your hip on the floor. You'll notice that you kind of roll onto the side of your feet. That's cool. That's good. We're touching right here, the side of the leg. Ready, guys? Go. So again, on this particular exercise, please make sure you're sucking in those abs. I know we're not, it doesn't seem like we're directly impacting the lower back, but you are. So you want to support that lower back so that you don't get lower back pain. That sucks. So suck your stomach in, brace those abs, and continue to twist from side to side. Good job, guys. Less than 15 seconds in. Next exercise is going to be scissors, so we're going to be flipping on our back. Good. Keep going. Keep twisting. Core. Yes, core nice and tight. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Almost there. All right, so back onto your back. We're going to do scissors. Scissors, I love this one because as a bonus, kind of, more bang on your butt. You're also going to be working your inner thighs a little bit on this particular exercise, in addition to your lower abs. All right, lower back pressed into the floor. Your legs are going to be extended, but they are only going to be extended as low as you can keep the lower back into the floor. And you're simply going to toes pointed, open, close, switching those legs. All right, ready, guys? Go. So again, lower back pressed into the floor, legs extended as low as you can go, not touching the floor, guys, and not letting that lower back release. Lower back pressed into the floor, legs extended, open, close. Got it? Good. Keep going. 20 seconds to go. So this one, again, I love this exercise because not only are you working your lower abs, but your inner thighs are getting a little exercise too, to boot. 10 seconds. Keep it going, guys. Next exercise on deck is going to be the bulldog / bear crawl. All right. Okay, so this next exercise, I'm going to let you guys choose which one you're doing, but they both start in the same position, all right? So you're going to get on your hands and knees. You may be familiar with the bear crawl. You're going to get on your hands and knees, making sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips, all right? Right here. We're not talking this, and we're not talking this either. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You're going to get up on your toes, and the starting position for both of them is right here with your knees just off the floor. All right, so I'm not looking for a pike position, guys, or this. I want you to literally just take your knees off the floor. If you hold it, that's the bulldog. If you take it and you move laterally side to side, that's the bear crawl. And you can do it side to side or forwards and backwards. Forward and backward. It's a little tricky backwards, but it's good for you. You choose. Bear crawl, bulldog. And where's my timer? There it is. Go. If the coordination of the bear crawl is kind of messing with your brain, because it really does take some serious mental gymnastics, that's cool. Stick to the bulldog. You're still going to get every bit as great a workout holding that stationary bulldog as you would doing your bear crawl forward and back, or if you're feeling kind of challenging, side to side. All right, less than 20 seconds, guys. Let's keep going. We're almost through round 1. And then we're going to fly through round 2 and 3 because you know what the exercises are. Last 10 seconds. All right. Next up is going to be the squat oblique crunch. Good job, guys. Now, not wanting to, miss out on an opportunity to do a little leg work, the next exercise is a squat oblique crunch. Feet shoulder width apart. We're going to go into a squat. Please make sure when you go into your squat, knees are not rolling in. In fact, they should actually go out slightly. So you're going to go into a squat and then up into an oblique crunch. If you want to, hands behind the back or head, makes it a little easier. Abs in, squat, crunch. Squat, crunch. Ready, guys? Go. All right, woo! I'm getting warm, and I'm super wishing I hadn't worn these long johns underneath. It is hot in here now. Hoping that it is hot and smoking up in your room too, because you're doing your workout. All right, guys, keep it going. 30 seconds to go. Please, 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 guys, on your squat, do not let this happen. Oh, it hurts doing it. It hurts thinking about it. Please make sure that those knees are pointing forward, all right? In fact, the knees actually will go out a little bit as you go down into your squat. Good. Less than 10 seconds. Keep focusing, guys. Keep focusing. Squat, crunch. Squat, good. All right. There we go. Get some water. Let's take a quick sippy, about 30 to 60 seconds. I'm going to go through our 6 exercises again so you've got them in your brain. And we're just going to go one right after the other. No demonstration. You've already got them. See who's here. Hi. Keep up the good work, guys. Plank. Bicycle with a band. hip dips, scissors, bear crawl, and the squat oblique crunch. All right, guys, ready? First one on deck, it's going to be a plank. I'm going to count it down for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank it. Good. Remember, your plank can be done fully extended plank, modified plank on your forearms. Please make sure in either case you are pushing through the heels of your feet, the heels of your hand, or your forearm so that you're making this a full body exercise. Ready, guys? Keep going. Going to hear those bells in a second here. The next exercise on deck is going to be the bicycle. We're going to do it banded. Keep holding that plank, sucking that belly in. Good. Good. Keep working, guys. Last 2 seconds. All right, let's bring it down to the ground. Get your band around your feet. You choose whether you're going to use your obliques and your rotational twist or not. Lower back, press into the floor. Let's go. So work those feet with the band, shoulders up, or rotational twist. You decide which one. Keep going, guys. Please make sure as you're doing this, you're keeping that lower back pressed into the ground, extending those legs, straightening them, straightening the extending leg, that is. Good. Belly button sucked in, as if you're sucking your belly button to your spine. Keep going, guys. That's it. 5 more seconds. Good. Next exercise on deck is going to be the hip dip. Ready? All right. Flip it over. Oblique twist. Ready? Go. So again, hip dip. Plank position, rotating, tapping. That hip on the floor. Good, guys. Keep going. 15 seconds in. Please make sure while you're doing this that you're not letting your hips, I know it's called the hip dip. I wish they called it the hip rotation because we don't want your hips to dip and stress the lower back. We want you to rotate your core. So please make sure you're not letting your hips dip in your hip dip. Ready, guys? Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Great. Next up, scissors. So we're back on our back. Legs extended. Ready, guys? And go. Open, close. Make sure you're pulling your legs together using those inner thighs. That's just a little extra bonus, a little extra work, targeted work on the inner thighs while we're going ahead and working those lower abs. Good job, guys. Keep it going. We've got about 11 minutes to finish this workout, and we've got 7 more minutes worth of workout. So let's keep going, guys. 10 seconds. We've got our bear crawl or your bulldog, you choose, and then the squat, oblique crunch. Good job, guys. Again, bear crawl or bulldog on deck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, the bulldog is done. Hands and knees, lifting those knees off the ground. Now, another fun point to make this exercise more efficient and more targeted, remember how we were pushing through the heels of our hands in order to engage our back, our posterior chain, which means the muscles along the back of your body's chain of muscles. Same thing holds true for this bulldog. Push through those hands. Actually, spread those fingers apart. Use your hands to really press against the floor. All right? That's just one of those little extra juicy tips. Next up on deck is going to be the squat crunch. And here we go. Counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go, guys. Remember, squat, crunch. Keep going. Squat, crunch. Be super intentional. Feel that oblique working when you're crunching to the side. Don't just go through the moves. Be intentional with your movement. Make those muscles work. Find those muscles that we're targeting and feel them working. Get that connection, that mind-muscle connection. Good work, guys. Keep going. 15 seconds. We will have 9 minutes left, 8 minutes left to do our last 6 minutes worth of exercises. So round 3, fast and furious. Almost there, almost there. We're going to take 30 seconds. Good job, guys. 30 seconds. Get some water, shake it out. And we're going to go through round 3. I'm watching my clock here, watching my clock there, watching my clock here. All righty, guys. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. First exercise on deck, plank. Ready? Counting it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank it. Good. On the floor. Good. Abs engaged. Pushing through either your hands, your forearms. Okay? We're pushing through using our back. That's how you get that back engaged. Good. Push through your heels. When you're pushing through the heels of your feet, that's going to engage the back of your legs. Good, guys. Keep it going. A plank is an excellent full body workout, but you got to dig in and find it. You got to dig in, find those muscles and work them. Don't get a pass. You don't get to dial this one in, guys. All right? Let's make this work. Use that core. Use that posterior chain. Full body. Good. Excellent. All right. Next on deck, bicycle. On the ground, hit your band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Working that band. Bicycling, legs straight, lower back, pressed into the ground. You can either lift your upper body off of the ground or alternating, twisting, elbow to knee. Your choice. Good. Work those legs. If you don't have a band, this still works just as fine. The band just provides a little extra resistance to really feel those lower abs. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Work those legs back and forth. Good. Abs sucked in, lower back pressed into the floor. We're protecting your lower back, guys. No one likes lower back pain. Good. All right, next exercise up on deck is going to be the hip dip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So we're back in our plank position. On our forearms. Good. Make sure that those hips are lifted and you're twisting from side to side. Don't let your lower back, if you're in this your plank position, guys, we're not letting that lower back and those hips sink down. Keeping them slightly raised and twisting from side to side. Just tapping the side of the hip here, side of the leg. That's what we're aiming for, the side of the leg. You're really rotating and twisting. Good, guys. Keep it going. Belly button sucked in. Abs braced. Core engaged. Yes. Good. Push through those feet, too. You're in a plank position. Anytime you're in a plank, push through those heels, and you're going to work the back of your body. Good, guys. Next up on deck, scissors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make sure you're pulling those legs together. Really find those inner thighs. All right? Lower abs. You're definitely going to feel it in the lower abs. But let's get a little extra juice out of this. If you want to, you can actually get even more juice by working glute medius when you are opening those legs. Okay? Abduction, adduction. So work the inner and outer thigh while we're working the lower abs. How? We're being intentional about our movement. We're feeling what we're doing. We're finding the muscles that are being engaged in creating that mind-muscle connection. Okay? Keep going, guys. Last 5 seconds. Next up is going to be a bear crawl or a bulldog. You choose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Both of them start in the bulldog position. You choose. If you're moving, it's now a bear crawl. If you're not, you're holding it stationary for your bulldog. And again, guys, let's get more out of this. Let's squeeze every bit of juice we can out of these exercises. If you're holding it, make sure those fingers are spread. Really using those palms, push through the heels of your hand. That's really going to get your back involved in this. All right, so now we're not only strengthening our core, we're also strengthening the complementary muscles to the core, which are our back muscles. Everything always has a complement. Good job. Last exercise up, guys. The squat oblique twist. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So on this one, again, with your squat, please make sure you're not letting your ankles roll in or your knees roll in with your squat. Your feet and your knees need to be pointing the same direction. Preferably parallel, but if you need them turned out just a little bit, that's fine too. But again, make sure that wherever those feet are pointing, the knees are going the same way, which is why I prefer it done in parallel. Okay? Squat down. The knees are going to open up just a little bit while you're squatting. Bring it up when you're bringing it up. Use those glutes. Use those hammies, okay? And squeeze. Down, squeeze. Again, we're using the glutes. You're using your hammies. Hey! We did it, guys. Good work. All right. We've got a little over 3 minutes to cool it down, so shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. All right. Reach it up, over to the side, stretching out those obliques. Really feel that stretch. What I'm doing is I'm taking this hand and I'm pulling the top hand, top arm, feeling that stretch. Other side. And again, I'm pulling this arm just a little bit to encourage that stretch. Good work. Woo. Nice. Lace, flip, bring it up. Now this is another kind of abdominal stretch, but this one, it never looks the same twice. You're moving around and you're trying to feel the stretch in your abdominals in different places. So guys, the crazier you look, the better. So stretch it out. As you move around, you will feel the stretch moving from your lower abs, upper abs, obliques. You really want to feel where that stretch is going. Good. Shake it out. Reach it up. Turn to the side. Reach out. Down. You don't need to touch the floor on this one, guys. Other side. Reach out. Down and around. Bring it up. Woo! Breathe. All right. One thing for balance. Stretching out our quads. If you cannot grab your foot, the same stretch, the same gentler stretch can be achieved. Feet and knees together touching. Lift up one leg. You're still going to get a gentle stretch through that quad. All right, switch sides. If you can reach and hold it, great. If not, good, guys. Keep stretching. Checking the time. All right, shake it out, shake it out. I want you to rock back. Watch out. Gravity's working. We're stretching out the back of our leg. Make sure you're not going to let your hips drop or twist. Keep them square and in front of you. Pull back. You can really feel the stretch through the back of that leg. Step into it. Other side. Keeping your hips pointing forward. Don't let them open or drop. Step back. Hips pointing forward. Feel the stretch through the back of that, straight leg. Good. All right. Last thing, you can use a cabinet or a wall. Step up into it. Press up. Squeaking, you can hear that. Stretching out the calf. The variation of the same stretch is if you have a step. Step up onto your step. Let your heels drop. And you can feel the stretch in the back of your legs for your calf. You choose which one you're doing, guys. Your choice. Along a wall or a piece of furniture, dropping off of step. Good. All right, bring it up, bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring our arm across our body or grab your shoulder. You choose whichever one you feel the stretch more in your shoulder. Good. All right, shake it out. Other side. Arm across your body or grab your shoulder. You choose whichever one you feel it more. Good. Thumbs up. Open up that chest. We're stretching out our pectorals. You can also get that same stretch if you've got a door, leaning up against the door and stretching out your chest. Other side. Again, or simply holding it as so. All right, bring it together. Cross those arms. Hold it right there. Cross a foot. This is a different kind of exercise for your brain. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. 2 more times, guys. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Last one, breathe in. Exhale out. This is a great pose to hold to get the left and the right hemispheres of your brain talking to each other, all right? Shake it out, shake it out. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Again, I invite you to continue your stretching and your cool down once we sign off of class. Thanks so much for being here. It's been a pleasure to work out with you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Great work, guys. Oh, hey, I'm seeing a message here. All right. Thanks, Gil. I'm glad that you continue to work out. Sorry about the buffering. We can never, we've got internet issues to deal with. So thanks for hanging in there, guys, and I'll see you guys next class.